Today my septic followers. So today I'm on a pump replacement on a pump tank. On-site system. It pumps up the hill, drain fields up in the front yard. But so I got power isolated. It's a vacant house for sale. So we done a septic inspection on it, and once we got to the pump tank, figured out the effluent pump was not working. The alarm works, but the pump didn't, so ended up pumping the tank down with the pump truck once I got the septic tank pumped out. And so now I'm back today to replace the pump for them. So what we got here's, I mean, it's not the new way, but it's the old way. I already got the pump disconnected down there, but this is the old control panels, how it is, you know. Got your hand on auto switch, your pump indicator, run light, and then your alarm circuit board and all that. So they have their own like little disconnect thing that they have here. I didn't mess with that any. I just leave that the way it is. But like I said, I just took junction, opened it up over there, and just disconnected the hot wires that are coming out here. So I ain't gotta worry about nothing like that. So once I pulled the pump up and got the verified it wasn't working, you know. So I noticed the pump control float was like literally broke off. All it had was the alarm. So I told him, I was like, yeah, I'll fix that too. So I got a new float. I have spare floats anyway, but I had to buy the pump because I don't keep those because they're all different sizes. So I don't stock any pumps. I just get them as needed. But floats, I do have like 10 of those I keep. So also the second thing is, what I'm doing to this, bringing it up the code, as well as to rebuild the float stand itself and get it off the discharge pipe, because you know that way it's just not how it is anymore. So I have a you know, the coupling block and stand. I just lower it down in there, trim it to the height I need, and I have a 2-inch sleeve pipe that'll fit over that, so the whole stand doesn't come out. It's just the pipe and the float wires. So, but right now I'm gonna go ahead and get you know, get all these wires cut off that pipe and get the new pipe stuck on the pump and on the new pump, and go from there. All right. All right. So I got the had to lean over to get the wire, but got the new float and the pump wire pulled through. I'll drop the camera in there. That was a pain in the butt. I know these wires fit through when everything's getting put together, but come on, 1-inch conduit is not enough. Just not enough, especially when you gotta go back and replace stuff. Because what I do, I cut the old stuff off and then tape it to the new wires, and then pull them through, you know, like push in on where it's going in, and then pull up at the same time. That way it doesn't pull off the tape and it's stuck halfway in the pipe. But because I have yet to purchase fish tape to pull wire with, because you know, it is what it is. But when I set up my control panels, I actually use scrap pieces of 1.5 or 2-inch, whatever I have there on site, and that's what I use. I don't really use this flex conduit stuff because, you know, it's I don't know, I just never have. But each his own. Anyway, so now I just gotta strip back this the pump control wire, or the pump wire, and go ahead and wire it on the lugs, and then that'll be it in here, and I can go ahead and drop that down, and then go ahead and hook the floats back up to the new stand. Okay, so now that I got the control panel all hooked up, pump lug is in, the control float's in, and the alarm float's back on. So I got the pump set back down in the hole. Once I got the pump in, so this union, as it separated, you seen, it was like a 1/4 inch too low, and once I threaded this on, the pump was, you know, just sitting there swaying because it's being held up by this supply pipe, which, you know, that's bad juju there. So what I did, so while I was at the supply house getting the pump, I had bought a few couplings too, because I didn't know, you know, I had a feeling that, you know, something would be height difference with the old pump versus the new pump, and it was. Like I said, it was only a 1/4 inch. So what I done was I had an 1.5 inch coupling right there. It's all glued in. So I cut the pipe. I didn't add any pipe to it, so I just compensated. So I took the coupling, glued it down on the standpipe on the pump end, and put glue on the upper side and pushed it down. Pushed the elbow stand part, or oh my gosh, pushed the elbow down into the coupling until the union was level, and that's it. And it's all glued up, so the pump's sitting on the base where it needs to be, and this union is straightened up, like nothing's hanging on the balance of the pipe. So that's all it's all fine and dandy there. So now I'm going to get my sleeve so I can put the control float back on and the alarm float, and then wire everything up and test it out. So be back. Alright, so now I got both floats on the stand here. Wipe the screen off. There we go. Well, I still got some stuff on it. So I get for putting my camera in my pocket. There we go. Alright, so now I got my stand on, or floats on my slip pipe. Going, so I got the stand pipe down there, and as I said, it slides on down like that, and wire's all tangled up. And there it is, right there. So now all the excess wire, I just coil it up and just zip tie it, you know, to the side. I don't have my hammer drill to drill in and actually put a hanger on it, but like I said, I'm just going to loop them up, zip tie them to the to where conduit comes through right there, and that'll be it. Like I said, everything's set up now like it should be. If you ever got to pull the pump, I ain't got to worry about turning up the floats or anything like that. That's it. So I'll be back when I put power on it. I'm going to show what I discovered on this old pump too. I can't remember the build date, not build date, the system date. Yeah, I can't remember now without looking at the paperwork. But anyway, so this is a hydromatic pump. I mean, it was green, but it's obviously covered in septic goo. And so on the bottom of it, I just, you know, turn it with my hand. It turns, but see that hole right there? That is not supposed to be there. So what I could gather, just looking at it, how thin it is, it looks like it's just eroded over time. And I guess, yeah. But eroded over time and created a little hole there. And yeah, well, actually this whole thing is bad, because the daggum impeller's broke. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, the daggum impeller's like broke off the daggum oh my gosh, the motor stem. So you can see that crack right there. Yeah, this impeller's broke off of here. So this pump, either way, it's, even if it did work, it even if it did electrically work, it wouldn't be any efficient. There would be no efficiency in it, and you know. But that's it. That's all I wanted to show. Yeah. Alright, so I got the electric hooked back up. So now I'm going to pretty much do a function check on everything. And let's do function check now. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch this to auto, and then I'm going to pull the float up and check the alarm and make sure the pump cuts on and off with the float, and then I'll switch it to hand because there's not enough water in there to automatically kick the float up. So perfect. Perfect. So now, I'm going to turn this pump on hand. There it goes. She is flowing water. Sweet. That's it. So I'm gonna let this run a little bit. Let that float get down a little bit more. Make sure the drain field's taking water, and that is it. Yeah, it looks like it is because it's already moving down. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna get the tools cleaned up, get the lid put back on. I'll switch that back to auto and let the homeowner know that it's done. So till the next one.